Hey guys, this is Mr. H. Hey, in my previous video, I originally intended to show you how to add and subtract radicals and simplify them, and also multiply and divide and simplify radicals. But I wound up focusing on adding and subtracting, and I thought that it was a good place to stop. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do division with radicals and simplify them, and multiply radicals and simplify them. All right, so let's jump in. So on my screen, I have the square root of 1260 divided by the square root of 5. Now, whenever you have square roots um, and you're dividing, you can just rewrite it. Let me take a picture and show you what I'm going to do. You can rewrite this as one big square root like this. So basically, I can take this number, 1260 divided by 5, and let me see what that is. 1260 divided by 5 it's 252. Now, so I can go back here and I can say this question is basically simplify 250 square root of 252. And we already know how to do that. It's just going to be menu 23. And we type in 252 and then press enter, and there we go, 2 squared times 3 squared times 7. So what we're going to have is we can pull out a pair of 2's and 3's, right? 2 times 2, 3 times 3 times 7. We can pull out a pair of 2's. We can pull out a pair of 3's. The 7 is left in there, so it's going to be 6 radical 7. So this simplifies to this. All right. So let's go ahead and knock that out. 6 square root of 7. So this is going to be 6 square root of 7. Submit it. Says nicely done. Let's do another couple. All right, now we're doing the product. So I'm going to make this larger, take a picture, make it even larger. So basically it's going to be 6 times 7, and then we've got this. So 6 times 7 is 42. Now we're going to focus on this radical 128. So we've already done that in the previous video, but I'm going to show you again. We're going to do menu 23, and then we type in 128, press enter, 2 to the 7th. So if I rewrite this now, this is going to be 42, and then we just put in 7 2's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put multiplication symbols between them because that's what. All right, so now, and from here, we're looking for pairs, and every pair that we have, we can pull out. That's one pair. Here's another pair. And here's another pair. So, and we're left with 2 here. So this is going to be 8. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. We already had the 42 outside, and we have 2 left inside. So what's 8 times 42? Let's go here. 8 times 42. Whoops. How come it's 8 times 42? That is 336. So our answer is going to be 336 times the square root of 2. Let's go ahead and enter that and see what we get. 336 times the square root of 2. Submit. Nice. Now let's see if we can find, oh good, we got one with division. Same thing again as we did before. So let me take a quick picture. We can rewrite this as 1215 divided by 5. And what is that equal to? Let's see, what's 1215 divided by 5? Come on, 1215 divided by 5 is 243. So now I'm going to do menu 23 of that number. Press enter. All right, so let me go back and show you exactly what we're doing here. All right, so 1215 divided by 5 is the square root of 243, but we can rewrite that as 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So that's 5 threes being multiplied. And remember, we're simplifying, so we're going to take all the pairs out. So that's one pair, that's another pair, and we're left with 1 3 inside. So this is 9 square root of 3. So this simplifies to 9 radical 3. So let's delete this and let's type that in, 9 radical 3. All right, we only got, I'm gonna do, yeah. Now this one, we're doing the product. We got 9 times the square root of 5 multiplied times 5 times the square root of 10. Now we can multiply the coefficients and then we can multiply the numbers inside the radical. So let me show you what we're doing here. All right, so these two coefficients, 9 times 5, and then inside we're going to do 5 times 10. So this is 9 times 5 is 45. Inside 5 times 10 is 50. Now, all we have to do is check the square root of 50 and see if we can simplify that. If we can't, we're done. If we can, we have to do what we need to do. Hopefully you guys know that there's more for us. So let me get rid of some of this menu 15. Right now, I'm going to do menu 23 and I'm going to type in the 50. And then so we can rewrite this as 45 times 2 times 5 times 5, and we can pull out the pair of 5s. So it's going to be 5 times 45. So 5 times 45 times a radical 2. What is 5 times 45? Kind of know, but let me just put that in here. So that's 225. That's going to be 225 times the square root of 2. That's all we have left. That's our answer. So let's go 225 times the square, oops, going too fast. Take your time here. There we go. That's 7 minutes so far. I'm going to do this last one just to kind of close it out. All right, so now we have 4 times 9 times the square root of 63. So we can just go ahead and multiply the 4 and the 9. So this is going to be 30, well, I thought 30, oops, my pencil is not working. 36 times the square root of 63. All we got to do is simplify that and multiply anything that we pull out times 36. So let's do that. So we're going to do menu 23, and then we have 63. So that is 3 squared times 7. So we can rewrite this as 36, that's the coefficient. That's these two coefficients being multiplied together. And then we have 63, which we can write as 3 times 3 times 7. Now, from all the videos that you've watched, hopefully, you know we can pull out a pair of 3s that counts as 1 3. So 3 times 36, and then we have the square root of 7 left in there. So what is 3 times 36? 3 times 36 is 108. So that's what we will put here. 108 times the square root of 7. And that should do it for us. Let's delete this. 108 times the square root of 7. And we submit. And it says nice job. So, for multiplying and dividing, I guess the key is if you have radicals, let's say you're multiplying radicals, whatever the radicands are, you can multiply those, and whatever that product is, you can do menu 23 and try to simplify. If you're dividing, you're doing the same thing. If you have a radical on the top and the radical on the bottom, whatever the radicals are, you can go ahead and do the division, and then whatever the remaining number is, you can do menu 23 on that and then try to simplify that, right? I hope this has been helpful. This one's a little trickier than the adding and subtracting, but the key is, again, you still have to be able to simplify the radical. I'm going to stop and I'm going to post this.